Good morning, NASH. I'm here to talk to you today about change in our school. We students are lucky to be a part of NASH, a school that fosters change and offers a multitude of opportunities for us to grow and expand. But while NASH is so good already, that's the thing about us Tigers. We always strive for perfection, which is why this week I was fortunate enough to talk with many of you and learn what you actually want done. From reforming NASH's parking situation to getting higher quality toilet paper in the bathroom, no issue is too big or too small for me to confront. Now, I know all this won't be easy to pull off, but as a prominent member of the service committee and a Boy Scout, I know just what it means to serve for the greater good, even if it means putting in an extra time and effort to build consensus and get the results we need. NASH, I can assure you that if you elect me, I will do whatever it takes to become the best president this building has ever had. So please, let Sir Maxwell lead the way and go with Goggins for Student Council President. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Libby Hearn and I'm running for NASH Student Council President. I've been in Student Council every year of high school and I have tons of ideas on how to make the school less stressful and more fun, since we work so hard in all of our classes. I know for me and a lot of you, the parking lot is the most stressful part of the day. That will be a priority of mine to ease student parking. We also need to find more ways to have fun at school. For example, I know a lot of you have some great talent that we can showcase before school in an open mic. I also will continue to look for more ways to improve the mental health of the students. So please don't hesitate to stop me in the halls or email me with any questions. I would love to talk about my plans in more details and definitely listen to your ideas. But most importantly, make sure you vote for Libby.
Hello, lovely students of North Allegheny. It's me, David Shee, and whether you recognize me from my virtual campaign buttons or my diagonally taped posters or are seeing me for the first time right now, I am your candidate for this student council presidency. This year, I've been an exceptionally committed member. To name some examples of my participation, I personally contributed to your student discounts with Victoria Wren. I sorted items and posted flyers for the personal care drive and canned food drive with Ben Lindgren, and I helped revise the student council constitution with Hannah Shin. Committed, but also confident and careful, I am qualified for this position. Furthermore, I have genuinely enjoyed helping this school, and becoming president would allow me to further improve your lives here. And because of that, I want to hear what you have to say, so seriously, talk to me or send me a message, and all I have left to say is that you should vote for me. David Shee.
Hello, my name is Sam Lopazinski, and I am running for NASH Student Council Vice President. I would just like to start off by sharing some of my leadership qualities that I have used while being the NAI President for the past year. I am a hard worker. If I commit myself to something, then I will work my hardest to get it done. I am a good listener. I will listen to you to come up with new ideas for the school. I will be creative and resourceful, working hard to make the school a better place for you. I will be a leader who exemplifies intelligence, honesty, and kindness. Lastly, I am not going to promise you things that are unachievable, but I will promise you this. I will be one of you. You can talk to me and bring me your ideas. I will be a strong representative of the student body by putting the students first. Help me to spread the Lopo love. We'll all work together to get things done. Vote Sam Lopazinski for NASH Student Council Vice President.
Hey, my name is Ethan Tao, and I am running to be the NASH Student Council Vice President. Through my experiences as a Vice President of both Student Council Middle School and Key Club at NAI, I've built up a lot of experience serving as Vice President and have learned how to communicate effectively. In addition, through leading and being a part of the NA school soccer team, I've learned to work with others and put the community before myself. As the Vice President, I would look towards making the next year a year to remember. I definitely want to start some sort of fundraiser, and this would come with a goal. If we are able to successfully carry out something like a fundraiser for the good of the community, I will find a way to reward the students for their dedication towards a good cause. With ideas like fundraisers and new ways for students to enjoy themselves in mind, I will make sure you guys remember how Student Council made school more enjoyable for all. So please, vote Ethan Tao to be your Student Council Vice President. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kate Maldia, and I would like to be NASH's next Student Council Treasurer. Now, I know you're probably wondering, Why should I vote for you amongst other qualified candidates? I've made it easy for you and narrowed it down to 3 simple bullet points. Reason number 1, I'm experienced. I began counting when I was 3. Since then, I've gained over 14 years of valuable experience both adding and subtracting numbers together. Reason number 2, I've been in student council since the 6th grade. I truly love it and I have a deep knowledge of how it works, especially NASH's student council. Reason number 3, I promise that I will do my very best to ensure that the NASH dances have adequate DJs. I still remember how magical my freshman year dance was, only to be ruined by the playing of Perfect by Ed Sheeran. In all seriousness though, thank you for considering me for this position. I truly believe that my passion and experience make me the best candidate. Make sure to vote Kate!
I'm Zoheb, running for treasurer. The money question today is, what do we need in a leader? Because being the treasurer of an organization as significant as NASH Student Council is so much more than signing checks and calculating budgets. The treasurer of this school is a leader. That leader, in order to be treasurer, needs to be the communicator with students about where and when financial resources are needed and how they are distributed. I bring that communication skill with another important leadership quality, experience. In addition to working as a middle school student council president and student council organizations such as PASC, I have also spent the past year as Key Club president and have had the opportunity to organize and give back to the community around me, something that I hope to instill in next year's student council. And finally, yes, I think the treasurer is going to need some math skills, which I like to think I have covered by having an A in Calc BC. This goes hand in hand with my organizational and time management skills in order to be transparent and up to date on all records in order to have a clear picture of what's going on. Because these things add up, when you're voting for your 2022-2023 NASH Student Council Treasurer, vote Zoheb Rahman. It just makes sense.
Six years. My name is Harshi Chinam, and I've been involved with the Student Council for 6 years. From homeroom representative in 6th grade to corresponding secretary at NASH, Student Council has become a vital part of my life. Now, 6th grade cannot warrant you voting for me, so let's discuss the present. This past year, I served as a NASH corresponding secretary. I had a unique opportunity on Student Council, which is being the only junior on the NASH officer team. NASH Stuco is unimaginably different than others in the best way, with officers who are genuinely involved, hardworking, and passionate. Now, what many people don't know is the behind the scenes. As an officer, I learned the specifics of writing proposals, helping with the homecoming parade and game, holding events like Winter Wonderland, applying for our council to be nationally recognized, to participating in weekly meetings during the busiest times of the year. I know NASH Student Council inside and out, and that is what I bring to the table. With the rest of our current council graduating, I promise that as a returning officer, I'm dedicated to listening to the student body, continuing and improving past events, planning new ones, and helping new officers acclimate to the more involved atmosphere that NASH Student Council is. So vote me, Harshi Chinam, for corresponding secretary. Let's not break the 6-year streak. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Madison Martin, and I'm running for corresponding secretary for NASH Student Council. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently the recording secretary for NAI. This year, I contributed to Student Council and I organized our Candy Grumps event, which I know so many people enjoyed. If I get elected, I'll make it a point to allow students to contribute new ideas about possible events and fundraisers that haven't been done in the past through optional forums, giving the student body more of a voice. I hope I can get this opportunity to make next school year the best for all of us at NASH. So if you want a student representative that is hardworking, organized, and involved, make sure to vote for me, Maddie Martin, for corresponding secretary. Don't be mad, vote for Maddie.
Hello, North Allegheny. I am Tess Ermis, a current junior at NASH. I am running for the position of Student Council Recording Secretary. The Recording Secretary has the responsibility of maintaining organization throughout the year with Student Council events. If I were to be elected, I would work efficiently with my fellow officers to bring enhanced communication between the student body and the Student Council, allowing for improvements in the student experience here at NA. Realistically speaking, as Recording Secretary, I would not be making the big decisions when it comes to the Student Council as a whole. However, I promise to support and contribute to the endeavors of the other elected officers. I would strive to work towards improvements regarding student mental health and how it is viewed among teachers and students. I have taken the time to become educated on the subject of mental health and acknowledge the need for improvement throughout our school. I work very well with others and would be honored to be given the opportunity to represent a chair on our North Allegheny Student Council.
Hey students, my name is Maddie Kasnick. I'm a junior at NASH and I'm running for Student Council Publicity Director for the 2022-2023 school year. Now I'm sure many of you are wondering, what does a publicity director even do? Well, as your publicity director, I guarantee to advertise and promote school-wide events, all while creating excitement among students. With my confidence and leadership, I promise to serve the student body in ways that allow you to see the changes that you want to see. For example, better DJs at homecoming, microwaves in the cafeteria, and even a NASH TikTok account. Since I understand that these requests can be awkward to ask for, I will create an anonymous Google Form suggestion box. This way, all students' requests will be considered without any awkward confrontation, allowing all ideas to be heard. At this point, I'm sure you've realized, it's not a trick, vote Kasnick.
Hello 10th and 11th graders of North Allegheny. My name is Riley Spitz, I am a sophomore, and I hope to be your Student Council Publicity Director next school year. This year, I have had the privilege to serve as NAI's Publicity Director, and I have continuously made sure that the student body is in the know about all of the events that we have, as a council have planned. As NASH's Publicity Director, I would continue to do everything I can to keep the student body informed on the many events that Student Council has to offer. In addition to being an avid Student Council member and officer, I am a lover of music, both voice and strings, and I play softball. It is important to me to work hard at my interests, and I would treasure the opportunity to continue working hard towards the interests of the student body. The most important rule of campaigning is not to make promises that you can't keep. So I never will. But I can promise you that you won't find a candidate with more experience or care for the position of Publicity Director. So when it's your turn to vote, put your vote towards tremendous experience and dedication. But most of all, remember that you'll be smiley if you vote for Riley.
Hey everyone, I'm Elizabeth Velez and I'm running to be your Publicity Director next year. When choosing your Publicity Director, you have to consider the three factors to make this position what it is: visual, social media, and audio. From a visual standpoint, I tend to favor vivid colors and outside-of-the-box designs, as you can see on my posters throughout our schools. From a social aspect, I am very active on Instagram among other platforms. You can actually find out a lot more details about my campaign there. Additionally, I have experience making informative posts during my time with NA for Change. Audio-wise, there's not many people who talk as much as I do and have the same lack of volume control. Throughout this past year as a student council officer, I have made many announcements and presentations to both the student body and our school board, informing them of events and activities. As your publicity director, I would use my expertise to provide bright, engaging publications for all events at NASH. Whether that be digital or on a poster in the hallway, you will not miss out on an opportunity due to lack of publicity. With me as your publicity director, I promise we're going to have a jam-packed year with great events. Vote Elizabeth Velez for Publicity Director.